When I was 15, my parents were convinced I couldn't stick with anything. Not sports, not hobbies, definitely not a dog. I'd asked for one for years, but my mom always said, "You'll lose interest in a week," and my dad would laugh like it was already proven. So I stopped asking, or at least I pretended to. Then one evening, my neighbor knocked on our door holding this tiny, scruffy black puppy wrapped in a towel. He said someone had abandoned her near the park, and he couldn't keep her because of his landlord. Before my parents could even react, I blurted out, "I'll take her." Worst timing ever. My mom looked at me like I'd just signed us up for chaos. My dad didn't even argue. He just said, "Fine, 2 weeks. When you give up," she goes. Challenge accepted. I named her Luna. The first few days were rough. She cried at night, chewed my charger, and had zero idea what bathroom outside meant. My parents kept exchanging those told you so looks, but I didn't quit. I woke up early every morning before school to take her out. I watched training videos, cleaned up every mess without being told, even skipped hanging out with friends just to stay consistent with her routine. By the end of week 1, Luna stopped having accidents. By week 2, she'd learned to sit, stay, and follow me everywhere like my shadow. But the real moment happened on a random Thursday night. I was studying in my room when the power suddenly went out. Total darkness. And my little brother, who's terrified of the dark, started crying in the hallway. Before I could even get up, Luna ran out of my room. I followed her and found her sitting right next to my brother, nudging his hand with her nose. He grabbed onto her fur, still sniffling, but slowly calming down. She didn't move, just stayed there with him like she understood exactly what he needed. My parents were watching from the doorway. No one said anything for a few seconds. Then my dad quietly went to get a flashlight, and my mom just smiled in a way I hadn't seen before. That night, no one mentioned the 2-week rule. A few days later, I came home from school and found a brand new dog bed in the living room. Not in my room, not temporary, permanent. My dad looked at me and said, "Guess you didn't quit this time." And for the first time, it didn't feel like they were doubting me anymore. It felt like they finally believed me.